this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have joined me here before. I'm here today with a super exciting sneak peek for Diamond Art Club because I have here a mystery kit. This is an abstract mystery kit by Brizbazaar. So that is all I have on this at this point in the video. So I just want to take a moment to lay out what I'm going to be doing here. A mystery kit, just in case you're not familiar, is a kit that you effectively buy blind. You don't know exactly what the design is. You just know this information they've provided here. So we know the artist, and as a general idea of the theme, we know that it's an abstract piece. But that is all. And as I get into it, you'll see that even when we have a look at the picture, it's not necessarily very clear what it is. So in terms of what I'm going to be doing here today, there are going to be spoilers. I'm not going to be telling you exactly what the image is. I mean, I don't know exactly what the image is apart from anything, but that's not what this video is about. However, I will be going through all of the colours, and I don't know until we look at the canvas how obvious or otherwise the image may be. Sometimes they're a lot easier to pick out than others, and I will show you what the canvas looks like. So if any of that sounds like something that you don't want to know ahead of buying this, if you would like to buy this and have it be a real true mystery, just be aware of all that, and you may want to click off this video. But a lot of us do like to have a bit of an idea of a mystery kit ahead of buying it. So yeah, I will be providing some clues via the colours and showing the canvas to those of us who do like to have these things spoiled for us. And if you do want to find out what the image is for yourself, there are some mystery groups on Facebook. So if you look up Diamond Art Club mystery kit, something along those lines, you should find groups that are dedicated to mystery kits and allow spoilers within posts, so that you can find out if it's important to you to know what it is before you buy it. The other kind of clue that we have here, and it's a very loose clue, but the colour scheme that they make the kind of question mark pattern out of is generally thought to be a hint towards the colours of the piece, but it's, you know, not always very direct. Anyway, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. And if you're still with me, let's crack on. So this is 65 by 82.9 centimetres, so it's fairly big, and it is a square drill kit, as all Diamond Art Club mystery kits are. And this kit is going to be releasing tomorrow, Monday, the 20th of October. I had to think about the date there for a minute. Monday releases work a little differently to Saturday releases. There are not two different times for different rewards tier structures. There's just one time for everyone. That will be 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, or 5 PM UK time. So if you're in a different time zone, plug one of those into Google to find out what that means for you. And mystery kits are always limited edition, meaning that they will be doing one run of this kit. Once it's sold out, it will be gone, and you won't be able to purchase it from Diamond Art Club anymore. So just bear all that in mind for whether you're going to decide to purchase this or not. Right, let me just have a look on the side for a bit more information. So, in this kit we have 48 colours, and it includes 2 Aurora Borealis, 2 iridescent diamonds, and 4 fairy dust diamonds. Ooh, the special drills nerd in me loves that. Love having 3 different kinds, but only 48 colours. That's pretty moderate these days. We often get kits with an awful lot of colours now. So Aurora Borealis diamonds have a glitzy coating on them. Iridescent diamonds are a kind of glass effect like crystal drills, and fairy dust diamonds have a subtle glittery coating on them, but I will be showing you all of the drills later on. And it's got a little under 87,000 drills. Okay, let's get in. Okay, I've just removed the plastic cover. Let's go in. I absolutely love a mystery kit. I think I've done 3 of them from Diamond Art Club. Is it 3 or 4? I'm not sure. And I've got a few others in my stash because I enjoy them so much that my philosophy is basically if I like that artist and their style, I'm probably going to buy the mystery kit because I really, really, really enjoy them. So inside we have got a toolkit. We have got the diamond painting and drills in this branded dust cover bag. We have got the thank you for purchase pouch, and we just have one other item with mystery kits, which is this piece of paper, which I'm not going to read out to you, but it basically talks about how mystery kits are really fun. They are limited editions, and there's a kind reminder on there to try to preserve the mystery for others. And what they mean by that is please do not post a picture of a completed mystery kit or any part of a mystery kit that will give away what it is in Diamond Art Club's VIP Facebook group or on any of their socials. So there are other places, like I mentioned, like the mystery group, where you can do that. You're entitled to do whatever you want to do, of course, on your own social media, but maybe consider putting spoiler warnings on and that kind of thing, just to preserve the fun for everyone, because for some people it's really, really important to keep the mystery of a mystery kit until they're working on it, and we don't want to take away the joy for anyone else, right? Okay. So, first of all, let's cover off the basics. Let's have a look at the toolkit. Diamond Art Club toolkits come in this bag. There is one in every kit. Smaller kits may have a smaller tray, but this is a pretty standard kit that you're going to get in the majority of diamond paintings you would buy from them. And inside you will have a tray, a roll of baggies, always helpful to have, and a pen. This is what they call their twist and pick applicator pen. So this is a slightly thicker, more ergonomic pen than we used to get in the kits. On one end, it has got a standard 4-placer, and any kind of standard end placer that you like to use should fit in there. By that, I mean a push-in placer rather than a twist-in threaded one. But yeah, this is going to be exchangeable for other places if you prefer. This end is the twist and pick part. So if I take the lid off, you'll see it looks a little bit different. This is preloaded with wax for you, and all you have to do is just twist it, and then you will see some wax emerge from the top. Pinch off any excess. You don't want that there because it's just going to get on your drills, and you're ready to go to pick up your drills. So this is preloaded, so you've got lots of wax already in there. Once you have finished that wax, you can reload this, so don't worry about that. You can also, if you have a strong preference for another wax or putty, unscrew it and just take all of this wax out and put yours in. So it is a pretty flexible tool. And yeah, just a really great addition to the toolkits. Sorry, the doorbell went there. Okay, so where was I? Baggies I've already covered, and then the other thing we have in here is the tray. So you'll see probably straight away that this is a lot bigger than the tray we used to get in Diamond Art Club's toolkits. It's got deeper sides and branding on the side there. It has got a lid which slides off like so, and a stopper that comes out once the lid is off. Inside you have also got a 7-placer in case you prefer that for your pen. You've got more of that white wax that was already loaded in the pen, and then you've also got some of their original pink wax formula in case you prefer that. And as you can see, there's just a really nice area here for lining up your drills. Moving on to this little pouch here, we've got all sorts of useful information in here, so don't skip it. You've got some little pins for Diamond Art Club social media locations there, and you can just pull these tabs together to open it. And inside, I'll get to these in a bit, we have all sorts of useful information. So there's tips and tricks at the top. There is a QR code for joining Diamond Art Club's VIP Facebook group. So as long as you have made a purchase directly from Diamond Art Club, you will be eligible to join that. They will vet you to make sure. So if your Facebook name doesn't match the name on your Diamond Art Club account, you may just need to get in touch with customer services. But that's a great resource. You know, people share pictures, they talk about what they've bought and upcoming releases. And yeah, it's often the first place that I notice something like a discount code or something like that, because people are chatting about it. We've got some instructions here for using that pen. There are step-by-step instructions for diamond painting, because, you know, we've all got to start somewhere. Maybe this is your first kit, and if so, bravo, because mystery kits can be a little bit daunting. But I assure you, if you are feeling daunted by the thought of it, in my personal experience, it's a little bit weird and different at first working on a mystery kit, but you really quickly adapt. Then we have got kit contents down here. And over here, there are QR codes that will give you 20% off your first ever app purchase. You never need to pay full price with Diamond Art Club. This is something that I always like to stress in these videos, because the list price that you see on the website, you literally never need to pay that. I have a couple of first-time user codes in the description box below if you have never purchased from them before and you would like to use either of those. I have CAT20 for 20% off, or CAT10 for $10 US off, or the equivalent in your local currency. Don't feel obligated, but there are always codes you can use. So there's one-off codes like this, like first-time user codes, or that kind of thing. But there are also evergreen codes. If you don't know what I mean, join the Facebook group. And also watch out for seasonal discounts and all that kind of thing around the year. Like, we're not too far off Black Friday, where we normally get some really tasty discounts. So that is always exciting. Okay, the other items in here. So first off, we have a treasure quest card. And obviously there is no picture of the artwork like we would normally get because of it being a mystery kit. But you still get the nice, pretty mystery kit design. It's got some key details there. And on the back, you can see that this is a bronze card. The significance of that is that each of these cards comes in a different colour. So there are bronze cards, silver cards, gold cards, and black cards. And those go through in ascending order of rarity. So bronze cards are super common. The vast majority of us that buy a kit will get bronze cards. And then you get fewer silver cards, fewer gold cards again, and a very small number of black cards. Or that's how it seems to pan out. And the purpose for that is that it gives you some fun collectability. Like, I get super excited if I get a more rare card, but also more practically, it means that you can access some really nice rewards. Diamond Art Club is all about the rewards. So every purchase that you make, you gain points on it that you can claim back against future orders, which is great. And now we have this as an added extra. So the way it works, if you go to diamondartclub.com/redeem, it will talk you through all of it by explaining to you how many bronze cards, silver cards, and gold cards, or how many black cards you would need to collect in order to claim each of the rewards available. And they are mostly gift cards, which go up to pretty high values. I think the top one might be a $200 gift card. I think. So, you know, pretty generous. But there is also a custom kit, which is valued at $400 because it's not something that Diamond Art Club generally does. So that's like the top reward that you can save for. And at that website, once you've seen how many you would need to collect, once you've got enough, you'll scratch off these panels. There is a code underneath. You'll enter them in the website, and that is how you will make your claim. So yeah, they are a fun collector's item, but they also give us rewards. Amazeballs. And then we have, whoop, what was my camera doing there? We have the sticky labels. Got distracted by my camera shenanigans. So this has got individually cut sticky labels. So if you keep a logbook, like I always mean to, but never get around to, then it's perfect for decorating that. On the back, you have, well, normally you would have a picture of the image because it's a mystery kit. Once again, we just have this mystery kit design that doesn't give us any clues. And then down there, you've got the key details. Now, inside, you start to see one of the major differences with mystery kits. So here are all the sticky labels, and you will notice straight away that these are black and white. There are no colours like we normally get. So you're not going to know, unless you are a DMC nerd like I am, and you recognise some of the numbers, but you are not going to know what each of these is as a colour until you match it up with the drills when you are kitting up. At the end here, we have the special drills, so I'm going to pay special attention to those when I go through the drills. And the symbols are really nice and clear. It's particularly important with mystery kits, I guess, to have really clear symbols. Not that it ever isn't helpful, but you know what I mean. So we've got lots of numbers, we've got lots of letters, and then some other symbols that look pretty straightforward. One thing that I learned as a tip from other creators, and which I followed through with, is if you're doing a mystery kit, so personally when I'm kitting up a diamond painting, I tend to just stick them on in the order they come, and then I tend to learn through muscle memory quite quickly where each storage pot is for each colour. Because you don't have the colours and you only have the symbols to kind of lodge in your mind and tell you where a pot is in your storage pot, with mystery kits, I tend to organise them in symbol order rather than keeping them in DMC order. So for instance, I might do numbers, then letters. I might do directional symbols like arrows, if there's any of those. I might do shapes. Whatever it's going to be for any individual kit, you know, because they have different symbols. But I'll work out my own little system, and then it will just help me to find the colours in my storage container while I'm getting used to it. So, yep, that's just a tip that helped me. Okay, let's take a look. So now the real spoilers begin. Just in case you are still with me and you're on the fence about whether you want to risk having any of this spoiled for you, I am now going to go into the kit. So be warned. Right, here we go. So inside the branded dust cover bag, you will find your very luxurious feeling canvas. Diamond Art Club uses this tarpaulin backing, and it's a really nice fabric. It's a really nice weight to work with, and it's a real luxury touch. Okay, I'm going to tip out the drills and find out what sort of colours are in this kit. Okay, so we have got a lot of black, like a lot of black. Which is probably a little bit of a clue straight away, thinking about what I know of the styles that this artist does. And they have a couple of different styles that they tend to use. And this maybe leans more towards one or the other. If you're familiar with their work, you'll know what I mean. But as I said at the start, I'm not going to like deliberately point out any major clues. I just want to provide the information for you to work things out if you would like to. I see the crystal drills straight away. So we've got green and purple crystal drills, or iridescent drills rather, as Diamond Art Club calls them. So that's fun. And lots of really gorgeous, bright, vibrant colours. Wow. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and go through these colours properly first, and then I'm going to look at the canvas. So I'm going to put that to one side for now and be back with you in a moment with the drills. Here they all are, and I did a little count of the black drills as I was opening them up, and there are 16 bags of 310, which is definitely giving me clues about the type of image that this is going to be. I don't know about you, but yes, 16 whole bags of 310. But even more excitingly, on this row, I see that we have 3 quite fat bags of a fairy dust drill. So we're right in with a special drill here. And just in case you're not familiar with fairy dust drills, this is actually quite a good colour to show you what they look like, because you can just see that subtle glittery shimmer on them from the mica powder coating. That's a really pretty colour. Okay, so we've got Z927, and then we go into all of the 310. Wow, that might be my personal record for bags of 310 in a kit. I'm not sure. And the last one actually on this row is an AB. So we seem to have quite a lot of special drills in this kit based on these first 2, because often special drills, you don't have big bags of them, do you? But here we do. So we have got AB741, and you can definitely see that extra special glitzy coating on the AB, just in case you're not familiar with them. Next strip of drills, I've got 336, then 333, which is a beautiful shade of purple. I really like that one. 904, 991, and Z992, another fairy dust for you in a gorgeous teal colour. 803, 718, Z166. Oh, 2 bags, sorry, of that. So again, quite a lot of these special drills. We've got 2 bags of 926, 550, 927 is 2 bags, and here are our iridescent drills. Oh wow, so there's 1 bag of this green one, which is L906, and you can see what I mean about the kind of glass effect. I referred to them as crystal drills earlier. So they have these silver backs because otherwise they'd be see-through like glass and you'd see the symbol beneath. But when they go on the canvas, they look like little gems. And then there's 2 bags of the other one, the purple one, L3837. And I'm not sure I have ever worked with purple iridescent drills in a DAC painting. And then I've got 3768, AB917. Another absolute beauty. Love this shade with the sort of silvery touch of the coating. And then Z927. Is that all the special drills in all these really big bags? Guys, I think if you like special drills, this kit might be the jackpot. Next strip has 900, 3848, 742, 600, 3607, 844, 304, 602, 922. Oh, 2 bags of that, sorry. And then Z3765, 2 bags of that. Very pretty. And then the last strip of drills, which is getting onto the itty bitty bags, if my camera will focus. We've got 561, 918, 3746, 796, 3808, 3832, 783, 3760, 976, 699, 311, 797, 300, 986, 3819, 3815, 3685, 518, 807 and 907 to finish us off. I tell you what, this is such a joyous colour scheme to me because yes, there is a lot of black, but my absolute favourite way of working with darker colours is if they're in juxtaposition with lots of really bright, vibrant colours. And that is 100% what we've got here. Super bright, really cheery colours, loads and loads of special drills. I can't wait to see where those go. Which is not necessarily something I'm going to be able to work out for you today because it is rather hard with mystery kits. But yeah, when this is done, I can't wait to see where they go. And yeah, it looks really fun. Okay, I have waited long enough. It is time to have a look at the canvas. So, I'm going to roll it back on itself. And then we'll have a peek and see what we think. I am useless personally at figuring out what designs are by looking at them, which is why I'm a member of those mystery groups on Facebook that I mentioned earlier, because I do like to know what it's going to be. Before I unroll it, let me just show you what you've actually got on the canvas, what to expect. So Diamond Art Club does their mystery kits a little bit differently to other places. You saw that the symbols were just black and white, but the canvas is multicoloured. But with mystery kits, it works very differently to normal kits because the colours do not correspond to the colour of the drill. So you'll notice, for instance, this dot symbol, it might be on an orange background, a blue background, a white background, a pink background. And what you're going to do is you're going to follow the symbol and disregard the colour. The point of the colours is it kind of distracts your eye. It makes it a little bit less easy to work out what the design is. And also, I think it helps people with eye strain, I've heard. It sounds tricky. I was really daunted before the first kit I did in this style. But I did find from my own personal experience that, again, like it was weird for the first little bit and then I adapted. So please don't be put off by that. I actually think it's a really good innovation. Okay, here we go. Here is the canvas. Okay, so let me flatten it out a little bit. And I'll do the same with the top. And there you go. So that is most of it. And let me just show you the top as well. So there are definitely certain patterns that you can make out looking at it. But without knowing where the colours go, it's really hard to get an idea for what the picture will actually look like. And that's the fun of a mystery kit to me, is seeing the colours just like emerge from the background. You know, when you're working on it, it looks so different when you work on a section from when it started. Whereas with a normal kit, you've obviously got the picture printed there in the colours of the background. But yeah, not with a mystery kit. So yeah, there are certain bits that pop out because the symbols have a lot more black on them. So they've made kind of black patterns on here. But other than that, I really have no idea. The dots The black dots that you see everywhere, I don't think it's any surprise given the colours that we unboxed to know that they are 310. You know, that symbol typically is 310. So that is obviously everywhere. But as for the rest of it, who can say? I'm really not going to be able to pick out special drills, I don't think. It's too tricky looking at the canvas to try and pick things out. So yeah, I'm afraid you're on your own with that. But yeah, it's looking really cool. I have an idea of the sort of style that this artist goes for that is probably represented by this picture. But that's it. I've got an idea of it. I could not tell you the exact pattern or design. So I will be, along with everyone else in the mystery group, waiting for someone to figure this out. But yeah, there you have it. There is the abstract mystery kit by Brizbazaar. Actually, there was another mystery kit that was an abstract by Brizbazaar a long time ago, and it was the very first mystery kit that I ever did from Diamond Art Club. Fun fact for you there. So, there you go. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you're going to be grabbing this one. I know mystery kits are a little bit love-hate. Some people are really not keen, but I think a lot of us really enjoy them. And maybe some people are daunted and haven't tried one yet. And to you, I say try one, because chances are you're going to love it. Most of us seem to. Like I was saying before, it is so unbelievably satisfying placing, in this case, what's going to be really bright colours against this weird kind of multicoloured but mostly drab background, and seeing them just like pop out and see the patterns of the design emerge. Yeah, I love it. So, as I said, this is going to be available tomorrow, Monday, the 20th of October at 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, and 5 PM UK time. There's really no way of knowing how long stock will last with a mystery kit. Some of the very popular ones have sold out very quickly, and they're limited edition, so then they're gone. Others hang around for a while. So all I can say to you is, if you think you're going to want to get this, don't wait too long, just because you never know how long it's going to be available for. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me. I am super excited to have another mystery kit in my collection and itching to do one soon. Maybe it'll even be this one. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you stick around. And if you've enjoyed what I've done here, please consider dropping a like on the video. That is always really appreciated and really helpful. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.